fucking with Devo and Delamo. That's some crazy niggas inside them walls. Remember that one, y'all? Same nigga. Same one getting down on all tracks from the old school coming up out of here. I don't give a fuck who you talking about and who you talking with. Let's get down to the realness and let's talk about who we are, like I always like to talk about who we are in the state that where we are and where we at, what we can do to get the fuck up out this situation that we be dealing with. I've been sitting back watching the whole motherfucking movement, and since I've been watching the movements like the gods have told me to watch the movement, like each and every one of y'all have been moving inside of the system, that understanding the system, that this is our shit. Now these niggas is capitalizing, making mad money off of our shit, even though we got some black industries taking over some of our certain fashions. I'm understanding that the people who motherfucking promoting this shit kinda ain't even like on our team, cause these niggas is the ones that's considering us to be the X generation. In the assembly, we're the only place that we can be at any time here, given at one time together, is in the church or at a school or a designated function with permits and all of these kind of things. But in a lot of these functions and organizations where we come together, where our concept come from or who we are as African Americans, continuing to live ye that comes like Dr. Martin Luther King and baby boomers and all of you guys shit. Yeah, mainstream. See, now you got a culture in here that don't even fuck with mainstream. We fuck with mainstream, but mainstream has got to bow down to what the fuck we saying, because we the one generating the motherfucking way for you to continue to send little Katie and little Ben, all of them motherfuckers, to their fancy shit. But guess what? You already know you ought to get ready for the big ass crash, cause we gonna talk about the motherfucking crash first, and then we'll get into all the other deep shit so my people understand exactly what I'm talking about. When you go outside in the morning time and the evening time, take your fucking eyes, look up into the sky, and watch these motherfucking planes going back and forth, crisscrossing, making X's and shit. These is motherfucking chemtrails. Somebody, not nobody, who says that they ain't even doing or even know that these motherfucking things are occurring, who may not even have a fucking airport, not like none of us and shit, is spraying shit into the motherfucking atmosphere. Horse manure, aluminum, all kind of shit that the motherfucking rays that's coming from Ra, the sun, is beaming down on this bitch. Some of these motherfuckers on this planet is not ready for this kind of shit. So right now they're doing something to protect their own motherfucking ass, that they can be conducive to live here on the planet until they motherfucking ass figure out what to do, because they done something that they shouldn't have motherfucking done, and everybody know it, because you was fucking with something that you didn't supposed to be fucking with. And like everybody like that, the spanking is on the way. They say, oh bud, you talking loud, you talking shit like you talking shit to a lot of motherfuckers. Well, motherfucker, I'm talking shit to you and you and you and you and you and him. Cause like this motherfucker, your black ass and my black ass and his white ass and his red ass and his Mexican ass, all of us is on this motherfucking planet, nigga. And we riding on this motherfucking car Earth, and wherever this motherfucker go in the universe, that's where we rollin' to. Now, if you want me to go through and explain all of that to you, you gonna get another DVD, because that's too motherfucking much information for you not to be studying, to be thinking on it right now. So imagine if somebody who you don't even know is motherfucking fucking with your atmosphere, they also fucking with a whole bunch of other things. While they trying to find their way out, you not trying to really find your way out, because these niggas is trying to dump this bitch. Don't you say they robbing her? They dumping this motherfucker for everything they call Mrs. America what she worth. And they let them, because motherfuckers is getting rich. And it ain't none of you, because them Republicans is coming the fuck out of the office, and they know it. But they need to stack cash to motherfucking make the winner for 8 years and continue their motherfucking program that is going on right now. And they don't see that nobody has no motherfucking ability, nobody has an effect to motherfucking do anything to fuck with their program until you think they're gonna be able to figure it out. But see, the gods is speaking, and that's the closer we get to the motherfucking middle of the universe, nigga, the motherfucking vibration, nigga, you know what I'm saying, moving through different octaves. And let me give you some correction. So when you go look this word up, you'll be like, okay, polarium. Thank you. As the earth is moving down, get to some new motherfucking polariums, your consciousness is going to start to arise. And when your consciousness starts to rise, you'll start seeing the truth. And when you see the truth, you're going to start seeing, damn, why are they discrediting the Bible with all of this Da Vinci Code, Holy Grail, Mary, baby? Why are they doing all of this? Because the truth is so much coming out, and they know from ancient times in Kemet that the knowledge and the gods is coming. They're on their way, and they're releasing. Now, if you look at our babies, the crystal babies, the ones that's being born 1 to 5, look at their intelligence. Imagine if you knew how to cultivate the intelligence that the children that you are having right now are coming from the gods and don't have no time to be dealing with no other type of matter. They're already like grown. Because you're always returned. But imagine returning with the knowledge that we're about to get up out of here. Now we gotta go into the church because we gotta go in there and get some knowledge. We're gonna have to open the Bible. I don't want none of y'all to be scared, but we're gonna open it up a little bit. Because we gotta go back and see the writings. And what we've been reading is what we've been reading, what we've really been reading in the consciousness that we've been reading it in. Because I remember a time that we wasn't even allowed to do X, Y, and Z, like to read, die to learn to teach another person how to read, or be taught to read, or know how to read a book, or do anything like that. But yeah, we got what you gave us, but you also hear what we had. So since we hear what we had, we also knew that one day, somehow, we was gonna get back to the knowledge that we had and begin to move in that same dimension, because you know that we was kings and that we was God, and we move interdimensional. You understand what I'm saying? So now, since all of the knowledge and the wisdom and the power is coming back to them that you had already brought over here, that you still trying to continue to enslave. Fuck it. When the shit goes down, let's break the provenance down and shit. All that on the East Coast, on the Atlantic seaboard. All you niggas need to hold y'all shit down, because that's gonna be the East Coast. One motherfucking province, the East Coast, nigga. However you chop it, it's just East Coast. All that shit that Interstate 10 run through down south, nigga, that's the South. Them niggas Chicago and the Midwest, them niggas know who they is. They should be holding down all that called the Midwest. Now all of us out here on the West Coast, you know we gonna hold ours. Now any nigga that got something to say to it, you let them talk to the guys. You follow what I'm saying? Because this shit is gonna black the fuck out. You wanna know what I mean by blackout? If we had the ability to think on one object, one thing at one time, the whole motherfucking game would be over. Because then your eyes will be open and you will know that what you have forgotten. Why do you think that they had to split it up and make it so many different denominations and put so many you in these denominations and them denominations and these denominations, and thinking even though it's been hundreds of years and this is the way we was raised and it come up through our family and all of that, we still can't even as one people think on one motherfucking thought. But if we thought on one thought, we would think one thing and that one thing would occur. Now that's chematology. Out here in the West, I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm gonna try and gather about 8, 9, 10,000 people together. One big, great big celebration, you understand what I'm saying? One great big ritual, you follow what I'm saying? And we gonna open the spirit realm. Because the battle that we facing, we ain't gonna never get to the top of the hill because it's a never ending battle. But if the last should be first and the first should be last, then let the first. And who would be the first? It would be only the Ethiopians, because that's the first civilization spoken of in the Bible. And then it would only be the last, since we gonna say we living in the last days, then I say the last king, Emperor Haile Selassie I, the first, Lord of Lords and King of Kings, Rastafari, that ever would sit upon the throne, that come from the line of Judah. So I think the first is the last and the last of the first is always to look back east to where we come from. And if 10,000 of us have the same concept that where we come from, and that anywhere we tread our feet belong to us, I think we the majority here. We ain't the minority. We the majority in the world. And whatever we kick off motherfucking here, you can believe that shit gonna spread. Now, niggas has been bullshitting. And the reason I gave your ass the motherfucking prominence is to give your motherfucking ass the order that you might be able to see, because when I go back, I want you to be able to see exactly what I want you to see. Now, when we go back now, we open in the word. The word comes from many books, many tribes, many villages throughout Africa, and they gathered all of the books together when they raped and pillaged the villages from all of the tribes. They want to make it sound like, yeah, there's all one book, true sound, and all one God, no, but all one family, with all one knowledge and all capabilities of the Most High in different facets and different attributes that you see them in. But then they want to tell you that it's one God. And they knew that the time for all of the people to eat, that we had to depend upon the sun, because the sun, Ra, delivered life and brought forth life from Mother Earth. Out of the blackness of the soil brought life and corn and crops and vegetables and roots and yams that caused the I man to be who he is and to survive and to sustain him. Why would we not give thanks to the sun? Why would I not give thanks to Shu, to the air that I breathe, the unseen God that I don't even see daily, but yet and still I breathe? And why not give thanks to the air? And you 80% water already. Why you can't give thanks to water? Without water, you wouldn't even be able to sustain yourself. Think about that. You have to give thanks to all things in the earth. Why wouldn't you give thanks to the earth? To the mother from which you come from?